Hello and welcome to my very first flosstube video. My name is Mildred and I am Dutch, so I'm very nervous because I'm not used to speaking English. And I live in the south of the Netherlands, Noord-Brabant for my Dutch viewers. And yeah, I am married for 26 years. We have 2 grown daughters and I love to cross stitch. And I've done a lot of other crafts before, and as you can see, I have for a longer time my YouTube channel, but I didn't upload anything for a couple of years now. And now I have seen flosstube. I really thought maybe it's nice if I made a video myself to document my process of my projects, and also to have more interaction with a lot of you, because I really like that. So I'm going to do a wipparade. I think that's the easiest way to start, so I can show you all the projects that I have. I don't have that much, I think 10, something like that, so it isn't that much compared to some other flosstubers. I'm going to start with my oldest one, and that is this one. This is an AliExpress kit. When I started cross stitching, I think a year and a half ago, I ordered a kit and I finished it and framed it and gave it to my parents. They hang it in their house. And then I bought another one, and then I discovered flosstube, and then I learned you don't have to do just one project. So that's when I started more. But this is the one that I have because I know now that with the designers from kits and AliExpress and things like that, but I'm going to finish this because yeah, I love it and it's a waste to throw it away. I call it birds in a tree because I don't know Russian. This is not in pattern keeper, so I don't have the number of percentage. I hope that's the right word. Well, this is how far I am right now. This is going to be the head of the bird, as you can see there. But I really think it's really beautiful. This is also, this is on 14 count Ada, and this is on Easy Guide, and this is also when I learned that I was Easy Guide, and it made stitching so much easier for me. So this is birds on a tree. I call it birds on a tree. And then my next one is my most precious one. This is a photo that my daughter took when we were walking in the forest with our dogs, and this was Toby. He turned 13 in September 21, and 10 days later we had to put him down. So because he got really sick, and in 2 days, yeah, we went to the vet and we tried everything, but yeah. So I had it. This photo I had it converted into a pattern. I did it by Beduurshop Hengelo here in the Netherlands, and it is on 14 count Ada. I bought the fabric there and the DMCs, and they said if you not stitch on anything else but 14 count, maybe it's the easiest way to start a big piece. So I did. Oh, and I started it at the October 29th in 21, and the birds I started on September the 3rd, 21. So this is how far I am now. I really love this one. It's so nice to stitch on him, and yeah, I wanted to hang this when it's finished. So this is a little bit of a focus piece, and I'm stitching now. Well, I started in this corner and I worked my way to him and then worked like this, and I am stitching in a hoop or frame, and then I finish the stitches that I have in the hoop, and then I place my hoop to the other side. So that's a little bit how I do it. And currently this is in pattern keeper, so that's nice. It is now on 36.50%. So originally I wanted to have it finished next September, so in 23, but if it doesn't work, it's fine. It is done when it's done. I don't wanted to have like, I just want to stitch on whatever I want that day. Only Toby I stitch every Sunday and Saturday because that's the days that I have the most time to stitch. So I had a lot of progress. The next one is Bedtime Story. That is from Pain Free Crafts. And it is in a bag, in a real project bag. I won the pattern from Elaine, Ellie Welly Stitcher, here on YouTube. I won and I got to pick a pattern, so I chose this one, Bedtime Story by Chris Dunn. I just loved it. I think it's really cute. And then she did another giveaway, and a few months later, and I won the giveaway. I won this beautiful bag. So really love it. So of course in this bag I put my Bedtime Story. This is stitched on 25 count Easy Guide Lugana, and I started it on the 1st of January 22, and for me 25 count isn't that easy. It is, I have to get used to it more, but I'm more an Ada stitcher, I think, but who knows, I'm going to finish it. So this is how far I am, not that far. It is now 2.75%. Yeah, it's not that far. I'm not a very quick stitcher, so I started in this corner. But I do like the pattern, and it's still the browns, but yeah. This is how big it's going to be. This is not. I started here with 2/1, but it was not easy for me, so I do it 1/1. I know the coverage may be not that great, but for me it's good. And the next one is Beach Bliss. I started that in April 18th of 22. This is the pattern. I didn't get it out bigger. It is a Story Keep, so different than I already had. And this is how far, wait, I think, how far I am. This is on 18 count Ada, 1/1. This is an Heaven and Earth design. Artwork is by Amy Stewart. I really love this. I started it in April and I stitched on it a lot in the summer. And it is now on 2.30%. So most of my projects aren't far along. But doesn't matter. If I'm going to finish it one day, that's fine. My other projects aren't in really, well, they are in the bags from the Action here on the Netherlands, so just laptop bags. The next one is mini, it's a mini, it's Little Girls. It's also Heaven and Earth designs, and it is artwork is by Sandra Cook, I don't know. I really love this one because this reminded me of my sister and I. We had a piano back when I lived at home. My father does play the piano, and he also does it in church, the big one with pipes. I don't know how you call that, orgel. And it also reminded me of my two girls because they also both had long hair when they were young, and they got to play at my father's house and mother's house as well. So I really like this one. But yeah, I like all my projects, of course. This is also on the 25 count Easy Guide Lugana. I had a big piece, so I cut it in two. One for my bedtime story, and I picked the other one for this one. So this is how far I am. And I am now at, let's see, 1.47%. So I'm stitching now here in the cello. I love the colors. This one. So that's my mini Little Girls. And then I have Summer Belle Pool. It isn't in Pattern Keeper, so I don't count the stitches. It's this one. It's from Tiny Modernist. I really loved it. went on vacation, so I started it on vacation. It's from the 2nd of July 22, and we went to the south of France, and they had a lot of palm trees. We ate a lot of watermelons, ice cream, sunglasses. Well, yeah, there were flamingos. We didn't see them, but so they said there would be. So I really wanted to make this to remind me on that vacation. So that is on, oh, I stitched this on 14 count brown Ada. It was, I bought it at ikbeduur.nl, beduurshop.nl, nee, ikbeduur.nl. It's in the Netherlands. And I bought the fabric also. They recommended this fabric, so I bought it as well. And also, of course, the DMCs. So it's not that far along. I'm in the top now. So yeah, that's this one. And it's not an easy kite. I just drew the lines myself. I learned that I made less mistakes if I have those lines in them. And then the next one, that is also in Heaven and Earth Designs. It's Bird Song, but it is without background. I saw it at Jessica Stitches, I think, and I loved it very much. So she inspired me to stitch this one as well. This is stitched on 18 count Ada Easy Guide, and I started it in September the 28th. Oh, and it is by Heaven and Earth Designs. Did I say that? And the artwork is Tatjana Fedorova. I hope I say that right. I don't know. This one I started in the left bottom corner. I'm usually starting in the top, but this one I started at the bottom because I thought it is nice to go up that way. Oh, I don't know why, but... And this is how far I am, and I am now, let me see, 0.65%. So that's not very much, but you see, I have lots to go. A few years ahead of me, and then it will be finished maybe. Then the next one is Spirit of Autumn. I saw it at Stitchketeers, and Jantina Stitches, Debbie, Alice, oh, I don't know, Lydia, and the Rocking Stitcher, Jemima. Yeah, I saw it with them, and I think also at Nina's hobby site, but I really loved it. I love autumn. Or maybe you can hear my dog walking around. We have also a little dog. You can hear her walking around maybe. And this is in Heaven and Earth Designs. Artwork is by Kero Marchetti. I don't know how you say that. And it's also an 18 count Easy Guide Ada. I started this in the 24th of September. And this one, normally I start in the top corner, or like I did with Birdsong in the bottom corner. But this one I started in the middle because I was thinking if I start here or in any other corner, it's going to take me a long while because I don't stitch that fast and I don't have that much time to stitch. So it's going to be a long way, I think, to reach something from the animals. So I thought I start in the middle with this one, and this is how far I am. So the little fox is also is now appearing, and I really think it's so cute. I'm now at 0.62%. I think it's so cute. So you can see the little fox already, and I think I'm going to work my way down and then, well, or maybe up, I don't know for sure. We'll see. This is a really nice stitch. It's also, I think, because it's on my 18 count. And then I started another one. I bought a pattern on the last sale. I thought the Halloween sale on the Heaven and Earth Design. And it's an ornament. I didn't have that. And also it is for the winter. So it's this one. It is So Much in Love by Donna Gelsinger. So I now have a piece for every time of the year. But I only did like 7 stitches, so I will show it, but I don't think you can see anything. It's also an 18 count Aida. I'm going to stick a while on my 18 count Aida, I think. And it is now at 0.02%. So that's like nothing. So you can't see anything. I had a little bit here and I had to go. I don't know why. I was going to stitch on this and then there was something. I had to go. So. And then my last piece, it is this one. It's from Vavaco. It's a kit I bought. A friend of mine, she's going to be a grandmother in January, and we know it's going to be a girl, so I wanted to stitch this one. And that was so easy, it went so quick. This is on 14 count Aida. It was a kit. So I already stitched the bunny. I think it took me a week. It was really quick. So I now only have to do the border. But I can do that next month or in December. And then at the end I only have to put when the baby's born, the name and the date. So yeah, the next time that I will show it, maybe then it's done. I don't know if I'm going to stitch on it next month. So these are all my kits. It's very funny because when I start stitching and my husband and my daughters, they saw it, and when I started my second, well, I had Birds on a Tree and I started Toby as well, and they said, oh, now you have 2, don't you have to stitch one first and then go ahead with another one? And I said, no, there's flosstube, and a lot of people, they are stitching like over 20 pieces if you like. Oh, okay, why would you do that? But now I have also, I think it's 10, I don't know for sure. And I really like the variation of the stitching. Sometimes I just feel like I'm going to stitch on my bedtime story, and sometimes I'm going to stitch on my autumn piece. Well, you can pick one. So that is my first flosstube video. I hope you liked it. And I want to thank also Debbie from Creatively Yours. She encouraged me to do it. Also Jantina from Jantina Stitches, because she said go ahead, film, and then film a few times, and then you get used to it a little bit more, and then you'll be less nervous. So I did that, and now this one I'm going to upload. It has to be someday. It just has to be this one, I think. And yeah, and if you like, leave a comment, and I hope to see you again next month. I don't know which project I'm going to stitch on. Yeah, Toby every Saturday and Sunday, and for the rest I choose whenever I want. So I want to thank you all for watching, and then I hope to see you again next time. Bye!